Hello folks, time for another video and shave. Alrighty, so I had an email the other day after I shaved with Stubble Buster. Somebody asked me if I'm familiar with the Chiseled Face line, and I was like, I emailed them back and I was like, yeah, I am. I have a few Chiseled Face soaps, plus I also had bought that sample pack a while back. But I actually have like 5 of the Chiseled Face scents. Then they emailed me back and said if I have Sherlock, because they don't have Sherlock, and they're wondering how Sherlock, the scent and the performance is. Well, of course the performance pretty much is going to be the same, because all Chiseled Face soaps that I've used, the performance has always been really good. But anyway, I dug up the Sherlock that I had. See if we can get it the right way. And the scent notes on the Sherlock are tobacco, leather, earth, and pepper. Now, if you're familiar with Chiseled Face's Summer Storm, which has that very, very fresh cut grass scent, this has a little bit in that too. Followed up with, of course, some leather. This is a very interesting scent. I like this scent a lot, and I don't know why I don't use it anymore. Why I don't use it more than I usually do. Because it's got the tobacco and leather, which I'm a giant fan of tobacco and leather. And then plus it has the earth, which is pretty much that cut grass kind of vetiver kind of scent. Followed off with some pepper, but I really don't get pepper off this too much. What I get out of it is the leather and the tobacco, but I also get that earthy, very freshly cut grass scent. Great scent, the Sherlock. So I'm going to shave with that today. I actually just got out of the shower. I'm still soaking wet. It's been sitting in my bowl, just kind of soaking there a little bit. And since I'm bowl lathering and I haven't gotten, I'm so impressed by this new Timberwolf knot that's in this brush. I'm going to be using my Richman Molten silver brush today with the 28mm Timberwolf knot in it from Maggards. I am going to use my Rockwell today, but I'm changing it up a little bit. I am on plate 4, but handle, I'm using my Maggards stainless anodized blue M-16 handle. It's a heavy sucker, so I figured out why not. And then blade in there, since I've been blowing off pretty much my #1 blade in my #1 blade review back in January, is the Bolzano Super Noxes. So I got a Bolzano in there. Ever since I found those chroma blades, it's just been like kind of forgetting about all my other blades I own. And a lot of the other blades I have are great blades too, but I put the Bolzano in there. A lot of people don't like Bolzano, but I do. I'm a big fan. And I have some friends that actually like him too, but I know there's a lot of YouTubers out there who are like, ugh, Bolzano, crappy. Anyway, I am fresh out of the shower, but my bathroom is so active. I had the window open, but I actually turned my air on a little bit because it is hot in here and humid since I just got out of the shower. Hopefully my lens won't fog up. So what I'm going to do is before I whip up this lather, I'm going to, even though I have that giant Cube 2.0, I have that little sliver piece still floating around here. So I'm just going to prep my face with the little piece of Cube there from, you know, PAA. Just to let that sit on my face while I whip up the lather. The little piece is getting smaller and smaller by every use. That's okay though. I do got that big Cube 2.0, so the little monolith is all that's left of my, I think that was my second Cube I ever had. Shirt is just getting in the way, of course. In case you don't know, if you haven't seen my other videos, the Cube is a pre-shave. It's also a great face wash. It has the active charcoal in it, so if you don't like shower before you shave, you can always just wash your face off with the Cube and then apply a little bit more on right before you're going to shave. It's also a great lather enhancer, even though I don't need that with the Chiseled Face. The Chiseled Face is got great lather. But I'll just let this chill on my face. It'll probably dry by the time I get to shave, but I'll just rehydrate it. It just gets in there. It gets those whiskers nice and standing up on edge. Plenty of hydration there with the cube. Like I said, I do have that big cube 2.0, but kind of want to get through that other little small cube I got. Alright, so I got the Chiseled Face Sherlock sitting here in the ball. Kind of been soaking a little bit. I'll take that molten silver brush and I'll just whip up some lather. Hey, I got a question for people who follow Rich on Rich Man Shaving. He's the person who actually made this brush. I watched his last video and I was like, in the last couple videos been talking about haters, so I don't know what's going on over there. Like somebody hating his videos or shaves in a day or something. I don't know. So if you guys hang out on Rich's group there, just let me know. Just wondering. I just watched his video. His videos are really funny and upbeat. And lately his videos have been just kind of thrown up some, like somebody's hating him or something. I don't get it. Anyway, weird stuff. Used to love his old videos where it was all nice and happy and cheery. So if you're hating Rich out there, stop hating him. Very strange. So this whips up nice and quick. You can see that nice peaky lather there. Just dropping a couple drips of water in there. I wouldn't say Chiseled Face is a very thirsty soap, but it can definitely handle lots of water. It's definitely not going to break down if you throw some water at it. That's for sure. That's why I like this brush for bowl lathering, because it has a great handle. Nice and long. There we go. It's getting there nice. Yeah, I figured I was going to shave with the Rockwell today, but just wanted to change the handle up. Wanted a little bit heavier handle today. That's why I picked that Maggards M-16. I actually don't know if it's heavier, but to me it feels heavier. And it's got that cool blue anodized stainless steel look, so the silver and the blue go great together. Alright, I think I'm going to go with what I got there. Just rehydrate that cube that's on my face. Just yank on the shirt a little bit there. Alright, so Chiseled Face Sherlock. They also asked me what my favorite Chiseled Face scent is. My favorite Chiseled Face scent actually is Summer Storm, because it's so unique. Just reminds me of fresh, wet, cut grass. But the Sherlock is almost the same with leather and tobacco on it, which is even cooler, I think. And I found something well, there's something I always usually finish off this soap with at the end of my shave, but I'll show you when I'm done. But I also found something else that works with this, I think, which we'll see when I'm done with the shave. Actually, I'm going to get all that soap in my mouth. You had to turn the air back on today. I had all the windows open last night. It was like in the 60s here in New Jersey. It was nice and cool, so I actually turned the air off for a change. And it was nice and cool in the house, but as soon as I got out of the shower, it was like, even with the window open in here, it was still kind of gross and humid. So, alright. So we'll go with the Rockwell 6S head. 6S. Not that I said the C last time. With the Maggards M-16 handle. And I got a Bolzano Supernox blade in there on its first use. Yeah, I saw a couple videos, not recently, but a while back, where a couple of the YouTubers were using the Bolzano, and they were like, ew, I can't take this blade. I love it. But like I says, I also like those chroma blades now. I'll tell you what, the heavier handles for me definitely make my shaving different, because then I have to put barely any pressure. Not that you're supposed to put any pressure anyway, but I sometimes put lots of pressure because I get used to a certain razor and I sort of apply some pressure. Which is not a good thing when you're de-shaving. The Bolzano is definitely nice and smooth. And it's such a perfect match in plate number 4 for me. That's good. I know Chiseled Face out there doesn't get a lot of love because I don't see many videos on it. I don't know why. It's a great soap. Alright. That was a great first pass. Just want to make sure I don't get any of this lather this time in my ears, because then I go like the whole day with the the crackling sound of lather in my eardrum. Alright, that's pretty nice and slick. Pretty slick there. The air conditioning is blasting, so I don't know if you're going to hear the feedback. But I got pretty good feedback. You're saying, Glenn, put some lather on that face, which you're right. I have a tendency to shave with the residual slickness. And then a few hours after my shave there, I kind of get a little bit of redness going on sometimes. Plus I got, whoa, 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 that was a big glob. That went flying. This is such awesome soap. Love the scent. You know, I don't know why I don't shave a lot more with Chiseled Face myself. I have a bunch of their soaps. Great performing soaps. It's just that, I don't know, sometimes I just forget about them because there's so many other artisan soaps out there, and I know Chiseled Face doesn't do any advertising, really. It's readily available if you go to the Chiseled Face website, Groomatorium, or even on Amazon. Amazon doesn't have the full line, but it's a way. Also a way to get their soaps. Especially if you have a lot of Amazon. I have like a lot of Amazon gift money that I got from the holidays last year. That's still kind of there. I really like this handle. On the Rockwell. This Maggards handle, the M-16. I don't know if it's still on sale, but when I bought this handle, I think it was only $9 or $10. That's such good feedback. My sink is looking very, very stubbly like, with all the stubbles floating in it. Wow, it's feeling pretty good, pretty good. I think, wow. Always that little bit under my chin there, but. I'll make sure I get up on my nose. Those are the hairs that come in first. Right under my nostrils, and then it feels like barbed wire. Alright. Yeah, that's slick. If I push real hard, I feel some stubble, but... Alright, I'm definitely going to stop because I'll go stupid and you know what happens then. Bad things happen. Just drain the old sink. Wipe down the counter because, you know, I am the sloppy counter boy. I should change the title of my shaves to Glenn Makes a Mess instead of Glenn Shaves. Alrighty. Just gonna rinse off with some cold water. Ah, that slickness is still there. That's some killer slickness. Alrighty. Just wipe off the old face. Actually reclaimed my shaving towels. The question is, we're kind of have to find a way to, so my son doesn't use them after he takes a shower. Alright, so while I let my face dry there a little bit, I'll just recap the shave. So like I says, one of my subscribers to my YouTube channel asked me a couple questions about Chiseled Face, if I had Sherlock, and if I would definitely use it during the shave. So I obliged to that. That was Chiseled Face Sherlock. Great scent. Oh yeah, I know I had to bring it up again, but top lid, container, fits right there in the lid. Great design. Hope they don't change that. It just makes it easier for when I don't bowl out and I lather up out of the container. I could just put it like this, put it by my drying rack there, and they all stay together. I know it's a little trivial. Anyway, so that was Chiseled Face Sherlock with the tobacco, leather, earth, and pepper. Great scent. Great scent. Now, well, let me wait a second. I'll go over everything else. And I use my Rockwell 6S on plate number 4 with the Maggards M-16 blue anodized handle. And inside of that was a Bolzano Supernox blade. I'll take it out of there for you so you can see it. The Bolzano Supernox blade. And the writing is nice and big on it. I could actually see that without my little reading glasses on. Great blade. Not sure if that is my #1 blade anymore since I discovered those chromas. Not that I've discovered it myself, but you know, watching other videos and people mentioning it to me. Alright, now brush was my Rich Man shaving. Molten silver with that new 28mm Timberwolf. That gray Timberwolf knot in there from Maggards. And you can see the soap there. It's got plenty of peak and performance left in there. That awesome scent. They do make an aftershave splash. I do not possess it myself. Because a lot of times I'm ordering soaps, I don't order the splashes just because I'm not a big splash guy. I like bombs. You know, occasionally I'll throw a splash on like I got something that I think will pair up with this perfectly today. So let me just rinse this off real quick. The brush, I mean. That's some hot water coming out of there. Gotta turn that down a little bit. Yeah, that's why I figured I'd use this brush again today, just because I'm really enjoying this new knot in here. I got a little weeper. That was probably from the weeper I had the other day. That's okay though. Alright, so that was my Rich Man Molten Silver brush with that new 28mm Timberwolf in there. I love that. Love that combination. And like I said, it is a Rich Man brush. Good stuff. Alrighty. So let me just rinse out my timeless bowl while I'm waiting for my face just to dry up a little bit. I can also wipe down my counter. Wow, I got some unmixed soap on the bottom there. That's because I put a lot of soap in there, but I'll definitely save that for later. I'll just tap it dry. Good stuff, that Chiseled Face Sherlock. Alrighty. Wow, my face is buttery smooth. Alright, so I do have an aftershave balm I want to put on, but before I put the balm on, I think this Draggon Noir will go awesome with this scent, because it has this dark, mysterious scent, which I'm trying to get used to. I'm not sure if I totally, like I said, still dig it. But I also noticed it goes great with lavender soaps and soaps that have tobacco scent in them. My wife actually likes this scent, so I'm gonna go with it. And plus I want a little bit of that sting after the shave. So that was the Draggon Noir, or Draggon Noir. Been using that in my last couple shaves. Now, to totally make my face feel awesome at the end of the shave, what I like to use, and I'm kind of sad this is going away. Ow, I just hit my finger on my faucet. Ouch. Anyway, I like this aftershave balm. It's one of my favorites, and I love to use this after any soap that has any little bit of leather or tobacco, because this is Lothario by Zingari Man, and it's on the chopping block. I don't know if it's going to come back or what the deal is, but I love this aftershave balm. I love the scent on it also. Plus, it's a great performing balm. Doesn't have any alcohol in it. So if you're not looking for that little bit of zing after your shave, it's great. That's why I put the Draggon Noir on, because just want a little bit of that hello, a little bit of that sting. Alright. Zingari's bombs go on so great. They go on so easy, not greasy. They soak right in. Good stuff. Alright. I think I'm like 28 minutes in here, so let me kind of get the shave to the end here. Alright folks, so if you enjoyed that Chiseled Face Sherlock shave today, followed off with the Draggon Noir and the Zingari Lothario balm. I do got a little weeper, but that'll go away. So if you enjoyed my shave today, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. And please subscribe if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel. And until next shave, Glenn signing off.